is Jodie Williams. I am the Adult Education Program Manager at BPSOS. We are a nonprofit community-based organization who serves the larger Vietnamese population in Orange County and LA County. I help students with ESL and citizenship preparation courses, and two is my health program manager. She helps our students, clients, and community members with health programs, referrals, resources, and just so that they can meet their basic needs and continue on in their college and career pathway. Hello, everyone. Okay, so I guess I'll start with my dad joke just to calm my nerves. This will be more for me than you. No, I'm kidding. Why did the man get fired from his job at the orange juice company?
The orange juice company. I just had orange juice for breakfast. Okay, so. Oh God.
Because he couldn't concentrate. All right.
I was gonna say because he was sour or something.
Oh, that's a good one. A good one.
I'm terrible at jokes, so I like yours better.
Okay.
Thanks, Jodie.
You're welcome. So my name is Jodie Williams. I work with Tran. We co-manage programs at BPSOS, Boat People SOS. We have branches nationwide, but we are located in Orange County, California. We provide health programs, resources, services, referrals to clients and community members and students in Orange County and LA. We serve the older Vietnamese adult population. They have limited English level skills, and they come here. A lot of them came here as refugees. So I'm going to start by giving some kind of catchphrases and then explain why they're important to the overall career and career pathway mapping journey that everyone has been speaking about. Because our population, well, first of all, our program, the adult education program we have here, we don't have counselors. So I have to work very closely with all of my counterparts here. I have to work very closely with all of the counselors at the other community colleges, districts, adult education schools. I also have to work with the Workforce Development Board. I have to work with, I've been starting to work with the Santa Ana Workforce Center, just so that we can help our students transition into those college and career pathways. We offer citizenship and ESL classes, but we're limited. We have maybe 5 teachers, and then I'm the adult education manager, and then we have a couple of program coordinators. So my main purpose here is to help my students and community members first learn the basic skills they need to transition to college and career pathways. They come from all backgrounds. They are Vietnamese, but the socioeconomic backgrounds are all across the spectrum. So my first kind of catchphrase is what our goal at BPSOS is to have our students go from a survival to revival to thrival. I made that last word up. Because it's like survive, revive, thrive, right? So let me explain what I mean by that. When our students, clients, and community members come to us, they're in survival mode. They come to us because we are like a lighthouse in the storm, right? They come, they know OC, they know that Westminster, Little Saigon is considered one of the largest populations of Vietnamese outside of Vietnam. So they know when they come here, they'll at least be able to get, maneuver the United States in their language and in their culture. So they go from coming here from, Vietnam, all kinds of socioeconomic and, political, hardship. They come here, they survive here first, get their basic needs met. We provide those referrals and services too. And then they go into revival, right? So once they get their basic needs met, they can finally start to think, okay, what do I want? What are my goals? Most of our students' goals are citizenship, which I'll get to my next point with that. But just to be revived. Like, how do I revive my desire, my passion? You know, how do I help them instill this in themselves? I mean, how do we as a community-based organization work on the ground with these students to promote this revival mentality where, okay, I'm here, I have my basic needs met. Now I can finally start to think like, what can I do next? What is my college and career pathway if I have one? Can I get a better job through learning English and through my citizenship? So that sort of stuff. And then they can get into the thrive aspect of it, which is, okay, now I'm secure in my basic needs. I've thought about what my goals are. I'm on the way to, you know, achieving those goals. How can I provide better for myself and my family, right? So we want to, as BPSOS, in collaboration with community colleges, workforce development boards, strong workforce center, like one-stop centers, how can we all work together to help these students thrive? And that's where this Empowering Scholars program comes in too, because this is the thrive part. Of course, you have all of the steps that we will complete, right? Meeting the students where they are, helping them realize goals they didn't even know they had, going step by step. Imposter syndrome. I mean, I could talk for an hour about imposter syndrome, about our older Vietnamese adult population just being here in the United States. But the point is, with this Empowering Scholars program through Oscar, and I want to thank everyone for all of your help so far, and Stephanie and Angelica and Amanda, everyone here for being such a great inspiration and influence. Because like I say, we don't have actual counselors here. We have to be all of that. So we're still learning how to do that. So there's the survive, revive, thrive mentality, right? Then, you know, like I say, most of our students come here because they want to be US citizens. They're in the process. So I want to take them from the citizenship goal to ownership. So from citizenship to ownership. How can you, after you become a US citizen, if that's your goal, get into the mindset of ownership? I own my citizenship, I own my life, I own my goals. I have the authority and ability and, you know, to ask for help and get the resources to become an owner in my own, you know, journey, right? Because who's writing the story? You know, do you let other people write your story or do you write your own story? You know, and so we have to teach our older adult Vietnamese population, how do you, because they're very family oriented, so how do you take ownership of and pride in what you do and how you can provide for your family? And then the last thing I want to talk about is going from refugee to refuge, if that makes sense. So refugee, they come here from Vietnam. A lot of them came over as refugees, political, economic, you know, refugees, fought to get here, right? And I want to help them think of themselves as a refuge, like a light in the dark, right? How can we help our students through the collaboration of counselors and schools and businesses for careers? How can we make them into a refuge, like a safety, a harbor? I'm not sure, however you want to define that, you know, so that they feel empowered to continue on for future generations, right? And then I'm pretty sure everyone here has heard of the fight or flight response, right? So typically when we hear about fight or flight, we think, okay, when we're facing a challenging obstacle situation, we're afraid. So we either like fight back, we are aggressive. It could be like have a negative connotation, or we fly, we run away, we figure out how to do something else. But I want to help our students go from fight to flight. So I want to help our students go from fighting for survival, you know, being here, fighting for their citizenship, learning English to, you know, pass their interview, to flight, you know, go be that shining star you want to be, go do that career, go to that college, you know what I mean? So we want to create pathways through the Empowering Scholars program to provide that foundation for our students, you know, to make sure that they go from survival to revival, to thrival, you know, because we've all been there. We all have our own stories to tell. We all have our own journey that we went through with these three things. These things could apply to anyone, but in particular our population, because it's so specific to older Vietnamese adults who are in you know, Orange County. They could speak Vietnamese and just, you know, work in their current jobs and be fine, but we want to give them the opportunity to at least learn that there's more.